We arrived in Innsbruck after a gorgeous 3.5-hour train ride from Zurich that morning.
It was too early to check into our hotel, so we dropped off our bags and started exploring.
We were staying at the AC Hotel, and highlights in this neighborhood include the Triumphal Arch and a War Liberation Memorial. There's also a casino next door we popped into during a rain shower and won €100.
We strolled along the Maria-Theresien Strasse toward the Old Town. This bustling street is filled with gorgeous architecture, shops, and restaurants, all framed against the mountain backdrop.
The Old Town is a charming pedestrian area with lots of narrow passageways to wander through. There's a ton of shops and restaurants to explore, along with historic buildings such as the Golden Roof.
We stopped for lunch at the Goldener Adler Historic Inn before heading out to the river to see the colorful houses. Back in Old Town, we did some souvenir shopping, then passed by the Hofburg, a former imperial palace which is now a museum. Next up was the Tyrolean Provincial Theater on our way to the Hungerburgbahn funicular.
The funicular is the easiest way to get to the top of the Nordkette mountain, and you get to see some cool railway stations designed by Zaha Hadid. The train makes a couple stops along the way, including one at the Alpine Zoo. The whole journey takes less than 10 minutes.
At Hungerburg, there's a small cafe and a short walk to transfer over to the Nordkette Cable Car.
The cable car takes another 8 minutes or so to arrive at Seegruppe, and you start to get incredible views of the town below on your way up the mountain.
There's a restaurant and shop at Seegruppe, but it was closed for a private event, so we didn't get to use the facilities. We did find a sheep that was looking for the rest of his flock.
From Seegruppe, you can hop on one last cable car and go up to the summit for a 360-degree view. There's tons of hiking trails and yet another restaurant up here too.
It was starting to get dark and we didn't want to miss the last funicular, so we headed down the mountain back into town. We decided to eat dinner at Autoberg. This restaurant is located in a former defense tower originally built in 1180, and it was a perfect way to end the evening.
The next morning was quite rainy, so we were very grateful we had spent so much time outdoors the day before. We ended up just having a relaxing morning at the hotel before we had to check out and catch our train to Munich.
Luckily, the weather cleared up by then, and we got to have one last look at the gorgeous Austrian landscape.
As always, thanks for watching and subscribe to follow along on our next diversion.